All right, remove these from your stack. You should have 8 left. All right, which of the remaining 8 have 2 sets of parallel sides?
The rest of them.
What now?
The rest of them.
The rest of them, because we've already taken out the ones with none. We've taken out the ones that have only 1. So the rest of them have parallel sides. 2 pairs. Okay? These are called parallelograms. Parallelograms. Now that's the big name. We're going to make specific names with these 8, so leave these 8 in front of you. But these are called parallelograms. Which of the parallelograms have 4 right angles? Pull those to the side. 4 right angles.
4, 5, 15. I'm pretty sure 9 might have as well. 9, that's definitely 9.
Alright, which ones do we pull?
10. 9 might.
4,
5, 15.
5,
15.
10, 15. These are called
Rectangle.
rectangles.
Not every.
So rectangles are parallelograms with 4 right angles. Okay, 4 right angles. Of these 4, which of the rectangles have 4 congruent sides? Of the rectangles, which has 4 congruent sides. All right, which ones did we pick?
15 and 5.
15 and 5.
Square.
Good. These are called squares. Squares have 4 congruent sides and 4 right angles. All right, going back to the parallelograms. Going back to all 8 parallelograms. Which of these have 4 congruent sides? You already know 2, so find some others that have 4 congruent sides. Sit back. Way more less space.
Rhombus.
Rhombi or rhombus. Okay? So in other words, squares are parallelograms. Squares are rhombi. Squares are rectangles. And they're also squares. Okay? So sometimes you will have one shape that coincides with many. Go ahead and put all the cards back into your little baggies and seal them up. I'll come around and get them in a second. Okay? There's a couple more information you need to know before we move on to the classwork. Alright, before we get on to the classwork, you need to know the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. What is the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral?
360.
Good. 360. Okay, parallelogram. Parallelograms, the opposite angles are what? Good, congruent. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. Okay? And then last, we need to know about a kite. Kites, their characteristics, 1 pair of congruent sides, or 1 pair of congruent angles, and 2 pairs of consecutive congruent sides. Alright, so this activity leads us straight into the first 4 questions. First 4 questions asks you to classify the quadrilateral. And it says use the most specific name. So if you see something's a rhombi, but you also know it has 4 right angles, then it's actually a square. Square would be the most specific. Okay? So make sure you use most specific, use the characteristics we just talked about. You may use your packet from last week to help you with any of these questions. I'll leave this slide up, so if you get confused on 5 through 12, you can look up there. It will help you, all right? Once you're done with this, you'll check the answer key, your answers to the key up front, and you'll get an extension to help you understand quadrilaterals. Does that make sense? All right, you may begin.
Kite.
But there's something a little bit more specific.
I don't know what exactly it is, but it's not a kite.
I'm gonna say rhombi or
I don't think it's not a rhombi because it's not like equal at all.
no, a trapezoid.
Well, this is kind of a trapezoid.
This is a Hatfield. Mr. Hatfield,
We're having a debate.
Yeah.
is this a rhombi?
All right. What do we know about rhombus?
They're equal, kind of.
What's equal?
Two, they're like the opposite sides are equal.
Opposite sides are equal, but that's a parallelogram.
What? Yeah, that's what I meant. Alright, this is a parallelogram. Oh, what rhombi?
All right. Parallelograms have opposite congruent sides. The problem with this is not only does it have opposite congruent sides, what about the sides?
Say it again.
Look at your sides. On number 2, though. Look at your sides.
They're all the same.
They're all the same. Not only are the opposites the same, they're all the same.
You're looking at two different ones.
No, I
He
know.
was talking
I
about
know.
number 2.
I know. I'm also talking about number 3. I think.
Number 3 are all sides the same.
I think it's
No,
no.
two of them.
So it can't be a rhombus. Rhombus has 4 congruent sides.
Yeah, so it is a rhombi.
That one is a rhombus, yes. Why would it be a kite?
I don't know, it kind of looks like a kite.
Thank you for that. What are the characteristics of a kite?
Two of the sides are like shorter than the other
2,
ones.
yeah. But
I mean, I'm not using actual terms.
2 are
One
congruent.
pair
and then-
of congruent angles.
Does that one have
compares
a pair of
consecutive-
congruent angles?
Yes.
Okay. And then what else?
2 pairs, oh, it's not a kite.
Look at them. Are the sides the same?
2 of them. Oh,
Two
so
pair?
it is
Oh,
a
it is
kite.
a kite.
I told you it was a kite.
Nice. Sweet. I think number 4 is a square, just maybe.
Possibly, I don't know.
There's no parallel sides.
Are you sure?
There's no congruent sides. Are there any parallel sides? Those are going in opposite directions.
360 minus 285. 75 degrees. 62. So this one's going to be 118.
True.
90, 109.
It's 360 minus 264, right? Sounds
Okay. Okay, so. Alright, so obviously x equals, yeah. So 35 equals 7x. So that's 73 divided by 7. 77. No, it's 77.
X equals 11.
Whoops. Wow, about that right there. Sorry. Equals 9.
You're right thinking 4 congruent sides.
I think I did this one wrong.
X equals 10 on number 10.
But you're right thinking 4 congruent sides.
So do 14x minus 2 plus 140 equals 180. So it'd equal to 180.
Why?
Because there's 360 in there, but we only have 2 angles. And it's the you can obviously tell that they're.
True. Okay, so
Wait, hold up. I don't know what angle we're trying to find. are we trying to find?
We're just trying to find x.
Okay, so let's see. So
I don't think he said it equal to each other. I think he was right. He said it
yeah.
equal to 360.
Let's see. So 180 minus 140. That would give us 40 degrees left over. Divide that by 2. Whoa, that's not anything.
So
Not anything. Oh, whoops, crap! I forgot to add the 2.
14 plus.
So instead of doing all that work, you just do work.
14.
You were right with saying they all have
Yeah, I got it.
Matthew's up to 360, does that?
So can I say the 2x or do I put one of these?
I'm gonna do number 12.
You only have exponents.
And number 12, you also get a decimal. Yeah,
Hatfield needs to get a decimal.
it is. Probably is, but I'm.
Is it alright to get a decimal for these two?
And I would.
Because every time I
What
put-
angle?
For this one, it's talking about this angle here and this angle here.
So you
So
did
they're
set it
not
equal to
all-
180. So you
add
set it equal to 180.
No, 360?
180. You only have 2. Yeah, you only have
Oh, that's what I got.
Supplementary, yes, there's only 2 angles. And this one, 54 divided by 18, that was good.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh.
You just said it was a decimal.
Wow, I am just really tired. That boy Nick. It's alright. I said a shot of caffeine. I keep getting my shot of caffeine. Shot of caffeine? Yeah. You heard me. I said shot of caffeine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What do you know about that? Those two are here? Those two are here. So you have 2 pairs. There you go. She is correct. Oh, sorry. That's this angle and that's this angle. So they're on the same side, they're not opposite. Okay. I know that one very well. The key is on the computer and on the Oh! Oh! You done? Check your answers right up here. What's that?
180 minus 140.
Except for this one, because we're doing with this thing on this one. Opposite. I was. Yep. It's all friends.
Well, one of the friends can't be sure that.
Both sides are parallel. Slightly different. Didn't finish there. Grab a sheet off. Okay.
You already put it on today?
Oh, I
Here, I'm sorry.
Want to get a name next year? No, no.
Scott. Scott. You know how to like roll your hands at the bottom?
Voice distract.
That's like
I was gonna watch that.
for 14 or 11. This, it's talking about this angle and this angle, so they're not opposite this time, they're consecutive. Okay? You know what happens with consecutive? You only have two angles, so instead of 360, you're set it equal to. If four angles gives you 360, that gives you there, and there's a extension on top. We done? Check it over there.
Show you how to do it. Like
You did?
you let
Grab an extension.
They add up to 46.
On 11?
yeah, not number 11.
Wow. Yeah, so it's not talking about
Can you see me in the camera right now? Okay, good. Yeah. I wasted.
Are we done?
Good. So on this one,
It's parallelograms. So opposite sides are what?
You check it over there.
Computer, there's an extension.
No, I got three.
Yeah.
It's minus 2. So the tray width are 128. Just minus 2.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hatfield. What do we turn this at? Not turning it in, you're just checking it. Your classwork, did you put in your notes, grab an extension of
You
it?
should do all the trying hard ones.
So, its side isn't parallel. It doesn't have any parallel sides. What it does have is congruent angles, and then two congruent sides, which makes it a good kite. So if you turn it that way, that looks like
What is 68?
Is this for like the national boards?
that is pretty good work for you.
Nick, I think you should
Parallel.
again, I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
Mr. Hatfield?
Yeah.
Alright, so right here, we finished. For 12 as well. Okay, so that makes sense.
Makes it not fractal, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying number 5 is not going to be wrong.
Did we find out what this one was? What do you know about the sides? None of them are parallel, what else? not a rectangle, not a square. Okay. What else? What else do you know about the sides, specifically the sides? You have one pair of congruent angles. On the board. Kite. So let me just turn it for you. What if it looked like that? Does it look like a kite? Sky But this one was 101, so that had to be
I had to look at the board.
You said them one.
Yeah, I didn't know until I checked.
They're one. Well, you didn't put them together, right? You just took that one and you moved it here. So they were equal. So opposite angles are congruent. Opposite angles are equal. Are those opposite angles? So what are you going to do?
Or something
Okay, something n equals 76 is good. What's that something? Four. It's 4n equals 76. What is n equal? 4 times what gives you 76? Calculators? Yeah. CJ, my day's going just fine. How is your?
Hatfield, I have like 10 different kinds of confused.
What?
I have 10 different kinds of
Yeah. All right, guys, this is your first exit slip. Go ahead. Go ahead and work on the exit slip. It's 5 questions. Make sure you read the directions. When you're done, put it face down in the center of your desks. That packet you received as the extension is not homework, but please bring it back tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, please bring it back tomorrow. We might work on it then. Okay? So again, when you're finished, put it face down in the center of your desk.
Back at this and reach what that side is increased to that, one side to that.
What shape is opposite congruent sides? And opposite congruent angles. Well, rhombi have all 4. Switch shape. What's the difference? Episodes don't have opposites. Because the base always is smaller than the others. Look through. Try to figure it out. Okay. so I can give them both back. Come home.
No, I cannot stand the taste of rain.
I was just curious.
CJ would be the guy to watch.
This one? And this one?
So you're thinking two specifically wrong. There was one that had to do with 4 different shapes underneath that. What was that one shape that had so many specific?
Those are two. Those are the longest?
What do we know about Rhombus?
Huh?
What do we know about Rhombus?
They're triangular.
Okay, Kite up there.
These two aren't congruent.
It's pretty heavy.
I'm so confused.
All right, you guys have a great day.
It probably